Today we are in Epcot for the Festival of the Arts. I'm going to be trying over 30 food and drinks and giving you my honest reviews of them all. At the end, I'll fill you in on my top bites and let you know which foods you should probably skip. This is the ultimate foodie guide to Epcot's Festival of the Arts. This year, the Festival of the Arts runs from today, January 16th through February 23rd. So you have a little over a month to check out all of the amazing new food, interactive art exhibits, and so much more. But today we are just focusing on the food, and we have a lot to get to, so let's head to our first stop. And what better place to start than the Odyssey, where they are serving up a bunch of different Figment themed food. Lucky for us, all of the food at Figment's Inspiration Station at the Odyssey is new. So we're doing a clean sweep and getting all of the food. And I also decided to pick up the cider flight. This hard cider flight has a black cherry hard cider, an orange cream hard cider, and a strawberry banana hard cider. Now, if you didn't want to get the flight, you could just get one individual cider, either in a small cup or a large cup, but I figured it's our first stop of the festival. Let's just do the whole flight, even though I'm not a big fan of cider. But I really wanted to try this orange cream hard cider. So let's start with that one. And this is so pretty. Look, we've got the red, orange, and yellow. And I believe if you get the beer flight, they come in like blue, green, and purple or something. So it kind of completes the whole rainbow, but we're just doing cider today. Orange and cream. Orangey. For not being a cider fan, I like it. Now, which should we try next? I'm assuming the red one? Okay. I think this is black cherry. I can't get it out. This one is very full. We have to be careful. Oh, that one is very tart and sour. I definitely like the orange one more. Now, strawberry banana. I don't know how this is going to translate to cider. I'm a little scared for this one. It tastes very artificial. I probably wouldn't get the flight again. I'd just stick with the good old orange and cream, but my mom is here too and she wanted to try the other, so we'll give her the rest of the flight. Now for our first food of the festival, we have to start with what is already the most iconic food at the festival, the Figment Fantasy Cake. This is a sponge cake filled with strawberry whipped cream, topped with a white chocolate ganache, orange icing, and white chocolate figment wings. Now this is certainly a very cool looking dessert, but does it taste as cool as it looks? Let's see. I mean, I feel like this is going to be a must-get for any Figment fan. I mean, this just looks so cool. The frosting on the top tastes like white chocolate, but it really just is a plain cake. I like the strawberries on the bottom, but if you're a Figment fan, you have to get this. There is one other cake at the Odyssey, the Color Scheme Cake. This is a fruit-flavored, rainbow-hued cake topped with Skittles popped sour and original freeze-dried candy. I'm hoping that this cake here has a little more flavor than the last one since it's supposed to be fruit-flavored. We shall see. It's hard to break apart. Oh my gosh. At first, this didn't really have much flavor and it was just tasting like a plain cake. And then it started tasting a little lemony. And I enjoy a lemon cake, but I wish it had a little more fruit flavor still. And it needs a little bit more icing as well. Maybe even some type of like fruit filling on the inside would be nice because the cake itself is like a tad bit dry, so that could help as well. Now this food is arguably the most interesting, the popcorn chicken and waffles. This has rainbow popcorn chicken, mini mozzarella, and maple syrup. This is certainly an interesting combo, and I feel like this is the popcorn that they put in the Figment popcorn bucket, or at least they used to put this popcorn in the Figment popcorn bucket. Because I remember, by the way, if you're wondering where you purchased the Figment popcorn bucket, if you couldn't tell by the giant lines and the giant crowds, it's here in the Odyssey. But we've got some popcorn chicken. I feel like I should eat it with the popcorn.
I think you should.
I gotta get a piece of oh, and I got a piece of mozzarella on there. You can see the little mozzarella pearl. This is really interesting. The waffle's good, the chicken's good, and I like the syrup on there. The popcorn, I mean, I get it. It makes it more colorful and fun. I like this. I think the flavor's good. I honestly didn't know how this chicken was gonna be in here. Oh my gosh, look at that mozzarella.
Food dyed mozzarella. Ugh.
It kind of took the flavor or the color from the popcorn, but the chicken's actually really good, and I love the flavor with that maple in there. This is really fun. All the food from the Odyssey here is really fun and colorful, and this is exactly what like Festival of the Arts is about. So you should definitely stop in here and try at least one of the things. This is like what makes Festival of the Arts so fun, like all the fun, colorful, presented food. And out of the three foods that we tried here today, I think this is my favorite one. I'm a savory person, so maybe that's why. Our next stop is Connections Eatery, where I picked up this barbecue chicken pizza that looks amazing. This comes served with 2 slices of freshly baked pizza topped with smoked chicken, sweet barbecue sauce, a cheese blend, peppers, and red onions. My first observation of this pizza was just how thin it is. And I love a thin pizza. It definitely has some flop to it, but you know, I don't expect perfect crisp, but that crust looks so good. And I thought those green things on top at first, I thought it was okra, but I guess it's peppers. I'll be interested to see if they're spicy or anything. We gotta go for a nice little fold here, see how it is. This is actually very good. I always love the pizza from Connections, and this is no exception here. There is a very light coating of that barbecue sauce on the bottom, and there's actually plenty of chicken on here. Perfect amount of cheese, onions as well. And that crust is really what makes it. Not only is it thin and somewhat crisp, actually, I gotta get a crust bite here. The flavor of that crust is great. You know, usually at the festivals here at Connections, they do a specialty Liège waffle. This festival, they switched it up and did a specialty pizza slice, and I love it. I hope they keep up with it. This is excellent, and I would definitely be getting this again.
Now, I just had to cop this other piece. Look at it. Listen, should I tell them I'm not from New Jersey? Now, this is obviously not going to be up to par with some pizza from back home in the New York, New Jersey area, but we'll see. Oh, yeah. Man. Epcot pizza is normally not the best thing, but I think I found my new favorite item at Connections. No joke. I do really, really like this. It's a little greasy for me. Maybe get a napkin, pat it down. I don't know.
We just brought it inside for our mom, who is an even tougher pizza critic than us, and I think she gives it her nod of approval.
Yes, it was really good. It was nice and crispy on the bottom, just the right amount of cheese, really good. I mean, I'm not going to eat the jalapenos, but it was good.
It's not jalapenos, it's not spicy, but you're good.
They're jalapenos.
It's just peppers. I don't think they're spicy though. Right now we are headed to the Deconstructed Dish, where they have the same menu that they have year after year, but I hear they changed up one of the dishes a little bit, so we might pick that up. Here from Deconstructed Dish, we picked up the Deconstructed Key Lime Pie. This has key lime curd, key lime gelée, toasted meringue, and graham cracker crumbs with waffle cone triangles. So we've got a little chip and dip situation going on here with these waffle cone pieces, and I'm glad they kind of changed this up a little bit because this has pretty much been the same thing for probably like 4 years at this point. So we'll dunk our little cone in our key lime. This actually looks really good. It's gonna drop. Honestly, that's really good and so much better than I remember in recent years. The key lime itself is so tart, and that's exactly what I want from a key lime dessert. The meringue is nice and sweet, the graham cracker crumbs perfect, and I love the presentation with these waffle cone pieces here. It's so much fun to kind of have like a dessert chip and dip. I don't know, I absolutely love this, and the flavor, excellent as well. This might be up for a top dessert of the fest. I love key lime pie though, so I really like this, but I don't know. It's good. Back to the center of the park for the opening bites booth, where we are picking up the soft shell crab slider. This has green papaya slaw and mango ketchup on a sweet roll. Now this is a repeat item, but it's a repeat item that I loved last year. This was actually, I think, one of my favorite things. So I wanted to get it again to see if it's as good as it was last year. Let's try it out. I still love the flavor of that ketchup. I still like the flavor of that slaw. The crab this time around isn't as like meaty as it was last time. Last time I got a big, juicy, thick crab. This time it's a little bit thin, so I'm just tasting a lot of crispy batter. And the batter itself tastes great. It's crispy, it's seasoned well. I just wish my crab was a little bit juicier, a little bit meatier, and then this would be on par. But maybe I just got like a randomly bad crab. I still think this is good. The flavor is there. Before we move on to our next food, I want to give a huge shout out to Disney for hosting me here at the festival today. This morning, we were actually able to check out the exhibit in Communicore Hall, The Magic of Disney on Broadway. And guys, you're definitely going to want to make sure you stop in there on your day at Festival of the Arts. The display is really cool, and it's way different than last year. In my opinion, it's even better than last year. I don't want to fully spoil the surprise, but make sure you guys stop in there. Pop Eats has been causing a lot of controversy this year because they changed up one of the beloved grilled cheeses. The pimento grilled cheese has changed up a bit, and we are here to try its replacement. This is the Croque Monsieur inspired grilled cheese with Black Forest ham, Gruyere, and bechamel sauce, served with tomato soup. What? Why are you laughing at me?
What are you laughing at?
Why are you laughing at my pronunciation of
Fake croissant.
no? Is there a cheese pull? Let us see. There's going to be a bread pull because I didn't cut it up apart all the way, and a ham pull because I didn't cut the ham all the way apart.
Ooh, we got a ham pull right there.
This is a cheese pull fail. Give me the knife. I have failed you guys, but let's go for a dunk in the tomato soup. This is gonna drip everywhere. I have to eat it over the turf and not my shoes and my pants and my shirt. Well, clearly all of the ham came out in one bite, but that is melty and delicious. Oh my God, it's so rich. That bechamel sauce in there, it has almost like a white wine kind of flavor that is fantastic. But just like, look at how melty that is. Oh my God, Ryan just like nodded his head. I bet this would make him
Hey, yo.
you know what. But not only is this grilled cheese delicious, this tomato soup, oh my God, it's the perfect pairing, truly. I was never the pimento cheese grilled green tomato soup, what am I saying, grilled cheese fan, because pimento cheese has mayo. So I never got that, but this, oh my God, this I could get a fan of. But if you didn't want the ham, they do have just like plain grilled cheese, and this is such a good value. Like, this is a huge half of a grilled cheese and a thing of tomato soup. This is like something that you get every time you come to the festival, and it's perfect weather for it as well. We are almost in the World Showcase, guys. We've almost made it, but before we do, we gotta stop at the Swirled Showcase. You guys know I always love stopping here for whatever liquid nitro treat they're whipping up for the festival. And for Festival of the Arts this year, I am really excited for this one. They have a liquid nitro mini cake pop with cotton candy sponge cake, white chocolate ganache, and colorful chocolate splots. Now, usually I don't like super sweet things, but cotton candy is an exception to that. I love cotton candy flavored things, so I think this one here is going to be very good. Let's try it out. Let me make this extremely clear. This is not going to be for everyone. I'd actually say most people probably would not like this. However, I'm just such a huge fan of that like fake cotton candy flavor that you liked as a kid that I actually enjoy this. Like, it's probably one of those things that's like so bad that it's almost good. The cake is so artificial tasting that I enjoy it. And there's a thick layer of that white chocolate ganache on there that's really tasty. And there's also like pop rocks. I could feel them popping in my mouth, which is like very, I don't know, it's very good. This is gonna appeal to kids a lot. Kids and me, I guess. Kids and me are gonna like this dessert here. Now, it's definitely not one of the better like liquid nitro desserts that they've had. All the other festivals are definitely better. Like the sweet potato one they had years ago, the pumpkin cheesecake one, so much better, but it's fun. And for fake cotton candy lovers like myself, I like it. Sue me. But we just had one dessert. We're here at Deco Delights because they have another, I think, brand new dessert to the festival that I want to try next. I also decided to pick up an espresso martini last minute.
Of course.
This is the Boyd and Blair espresso martini from Deco Delights. This little cup here did cost me $12.50, and at first I thought it was just an espresso martini with no foam and no beans, but then I looked at the stem of the glass and I realized there was like something in there. It kind of looks like boba balls, boba pearls. Maybe it's like chocolate covered espresso beans. That's what I'm maybe thinking. I think this has been here in previous years, but I've never had it. And honestly, guys, it's not looking too hot. You know, I like a thick foam on an espresso martini and I need my beans. So I don't know how this is gonna fare here, but let's see. I need a midday pick-me-up. It is very sweet, very syrupy. I think if I were looking to get an espresso martini in Epcot, I would probably go somewhere else, maybe take a couple more steps and head into La Cava in the Mexico Pavilion and grab the Highland coffee that's really good, or even the Viking coffee from over in Norway. Probably would not grab this one, unfortunately. So now for a little dessert to pair with our martini, the Sparkling Spectacle Gâteau. This is a vanilla bean mousse with a golden caramel center and apricot jam on a hazelnut cookie. We're getting really fancy. We've got some gold leaves on top, and I'm even seeing some fresh vanilla bean on the top as well. I want to cut into the center here and see that golden caramel that they claim. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Okay, now I'm excited. That caramel looks very good. We got to get some of that cookie too, though, from the bottom, that hazelnut cookie. After seeing this, I'm actually a lot more excited to try it than I was in the beginning. All of these flavors pair perfectly together. The vanilla mousse situation is so like creamy. It's almost kind of like a light whipped cheesecake. That caramel is so good. I wish they put a little bit of this caramel in that espresso martini or something, because this caramel, it shouldn't just be used for this dessert. That's how good it is. And I love that crunchy hazelnut cookie on the bottom. It adds like a great nuttiness, and it's also like really dry and crumbly, but that works because the vanilla mousse is so like creamy that it makes up for that dryness. This is really good. Like I was getting this because it's like a newer item, but I was not at all expecting it to be as good as it actually is. Yeah, this is great. Fictional Victuals. I actually have zero idea if I'm pronouncing that right, but this booth has an entirely new menu. Every single thing is new, and we're getting it all. Starting with the Upside Down Shake. This has yellow cake soft serve with Twinings English breakfast tea and whipped cream vodka. Can we just talk about the fact that they left out that this is topped with a cupcake? And you can also get this without alcohol if you want, but I feel like the whipped cream vodka is gonna add a great flavor to this. I am like so excited for this. I feel like it's gonna taste like a birthday cake soft serve, although this paper straw is not gonna help the cause here, but this looks so good. The entire time we've had it, I've just been like, I can't wait to try that. That sounds so good. So let's do it, finally. Oh my gosh. It tastes like cake batter. This is so good. And I saw them put that whipped cream vodka in there. It was a heavy pour. Oh my God, it pairs perfectly. This is so good. This is living up to the hype, exceeding the hype. It literally tastes like liquid yellow cake batter. I mean, get this with or without alcohol. This is good. You get yourself a little shake and a cupcake. It is a must get. This is so good. My mom is really lucky that I'm sharing that.
It is really good.
With her, but on to the food. We have chapter 1, the beach oysters. These are grilled oysters with mustard seed peppercorn sabayon and creamed spinach. These look like they're gonna be pretty big oyster, at least the shell is very large. Now, I'm usually not a fan of cooked oysters. I way prefer raw oysters, but we're gonna try these cooked oysters. I'm hoping like the oyster itself is large and it's not just like a mound of spinach. Guys, I have so many forks in my pockets. And I have like forks in every single pocket, in my jacket pockets, in my jean pockets, in my bag here, they're everywhere. Well, let's see how big this oyster actually is underneath all this spinach. Oh, guys, there's a mound. Oh my gosh. Okay, the oyster's actually very large, but there is a huge mound of spinach on there. So I do want to remove a little bit of it because I feel like that's going to be a little bit much. That looks like a more appropriate amount. What do you think? This is really hard. We gotta use our trash can. There's no other tables around here, so. Ooh, can't really get this. Okay, there we go. Big ol' hunk of oyster and some spinach. There's a little sweetness going on there, and I'm assuming it's coming from the sauce. I like it more than I like most cooked oysters. I definitely think there could be way less spinach, but I mean, I guess I'd rather have more spinach than too little because you could just easily take it off. I think the mustard is really nice on there, and you do have some pretty large oysters, so at the end of the day, I do think it is worth it at that $8 price point. I could use it a little less sweet, but overall, for cooked oysters, for me, I think they're pretty tasty. Chapter 2 is the plate of impossible bites. This has roasted turkey breast, an onion and bacon custard tart, cherry gel, and a brown butter toast milk foam, and pineapple toffee.
You're telling me this is fake meat? That's not possible.
It's impossible. No, I think this is actual meat. It didn't have the plant-based symbol next to it. No. But this is a weird concoction, though. This is actual meat. It did not say it was plant-based.
It isn't?
No.
Somebody misinformed me.
No, it says it's impossible.
It says impossible.
I said it looks just like turkey.
Check the book.
This is fake.
Check the book.
I'm looking. Plate of impossible bites.
But it doesn't say plant-based. Usually it would have a plant-based symbol next to it. Like, let's find something that's plant-based.
But it says
hold your finger there.
Bites, so I was like, it's.
I know Canada has a plant-based food. Where's Canada?
It's not going in order. It's very bizarre today.
Probably alphabetical.
Gourmet landscapes. Yeah, see, plant-based is the leaf. This is not plant-based.
Uh-oh.
This is not plant-based. It's called impossible, but it's not plant-based. Debunked. But this is like a strange combination of flavors here. I honestly don't even know how to eat this. I don't know what this is, but we'll pick a little bit up and try it with this turkey here with a little bit of that cherry. That's actually good. The turkey's great. It has like a good like herby butter on it. And what is this? Was it supposed to have mashed potatoes? I forget the description. We were like figuring out everything with the book. I don't even remember what the heck that was, but whatever it was good. And that cherry was delicious with it. It kind of like reminds me of cranberry sauce. Like you're eating turkey with cranberry sauce. So, I mean, this was good. And this tart thing was good. It had like some leeks in there with the bacon. It's like an oniony, cheesy tart on a puff pastry. It's good. And I think Promise has debunked the myth.
Yeah.
She thinks it's impossible because it's just impossible flavor combinations.
Yeah, the theme is kind of like Alice in Wonderland, like tipsy-turvy tea
Of the
party.
booth, yeah.
So it's like very weird flavors, but they're going to confuse a lot of people who are looking for impossible meats. It's just an impossible flavor profile.
Yes, I think she has debunked the mystery. Chapter 3 is the tea treat with a Twinings Earl Grey tea treat, chocolate pot de creme, a lemon Madeline, a rose and raspberry jam, and a tea biscuit crumble. I have to pick this one up to eat it. Like, I feel like you can't eat this one any other way. So we're just gonna go for it. This is like so...
It's kind of ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
Where'd the other half go?
It's an open-faced tea mug. Sorry, not coffee, tea mug. That tastes exactly like Earl Grey tea. Exactly like it. Just in mousse form with chocolate around it. So, I mean, if you like Earl Grey tea, you'll probably really like this. It is time to hit our first country of the day, and of course, that's gonna be Mexico. First up, we have to try this passion fruit paleta before it melts. This is a tropical passion fruit ice pop filled with sweetened condensed milk and topped with chili lime seasoning. This sweetened condensed milk center really intrigues me. I cannot bite that. It is too cold. Oh my God, it's so frozen. I didn't get to any of the sweetened condensed milk. It's so cold.
You gotta really work for it.
But the passion fruit flavor is so good. Update, I have finally reached the sweetened condensed milk. Can confirm. It's really good, the sweetened condensed milk in there. On to the drinks. We have the matcha Rita with reposado tequila, matcha tea, strawberry liqueur, and sweet cream. I don't typically love matcha, but I love a good cold foam, and I always love the salts that they have at La Cava, so that could be like the game changer. That could really make me like this matcha Rita. $100%. It's not too like earthy. Like a lot of times I don't like matcha because it's too earthy and grassy. And I know it's like matcha green tea, but it has more of like that citrusy green tea flavor. It's more like citrusy than earthy and grassy and like typical matcha. So I really like this. And that foam on there with the salt.
Are you sure that's not salsa verde? That's what I thought first.
Salsa verde in a cup. Honestly, that might be good too, but no. To follow up the matcha Rita, we have the perfect margarita. This has mezcal, prickly pear puree, passion fruit puree, creme de cassis with potpourri salt rim. First of all, moment of appreciation for the rim of this glass. I'm saying they need to make this a rim for the Flower and Garden Festival because how pretty is that? But I'm assuming this is gonna kind of taste like the Night Blossom since we've got that like pear vibe going on. Let's see. Yes. Pear vibes, and I would usually think I would like this one more because I would prefer a prickly pear, just like if I was reading the description, but that matcha one surprised me. This is good. It's sweet, and this one is the one with mezcal, and I usually prefer the drinks from the Mexico Pavilion that have mezcal in it because I prefer mezcal to tequila, but no, that matcha one is like shockingly fantastic. If I had to pick one, matcha every time. Before we move on to the food here, we do have one more drink to talk about in Mexico for the Festival of the Arts. It's not coming from the booth out here. It's actually coming from inside at La Cava de Tequila. They have a secret menu margarita for the Festival of the Arts. It's a collaboration with Disney fine artist Dom Corona and La Cava called the Art Garita. It costs you $21. It has Lalo tequila, honeydew liqueur, coconut extract, and fresh lime juice. In order to get it, you do need a secret password. You have to let the bartender know Dom sent you, and it's really fun because it comes in a special souvenir cup. Guys, let me tell you, I've had the past 3 years of Art Garitas. They've been doing this for 3 years, and I actually think this one is the best one. So definitely go into La Cava and try it out. Moving on to the food, first up we have the chile relleno taco, which I am so excited to try. This has a flour tortilla filled with seared beef tenderloin, a poblano pepper, black beans, and salsa roja. They had a chile relleno burrito over in DCA for Halloween. I think they had it this year too, but I had it like 2-3 years ago and it was so good. So I'm really hoping this here reminds me of it. Let me tell you, this thing has a lot of flavor. It's also loaded. There's a good amount of meat. There's a good amount of beans on here. I might have preferred this if it was on a corn tortilla, but that chili on here is delicious. And I think it's the same salsa that they use at La Cava, which I love. So this is like just a super flavorful taco. So can't go wrong with it.
Let me just say, I also just had one of the tacos. My mouth is on fire in a good way. It's really, really, really good. Be prepared, have a sugary drink ready to go, and you should be fine. You should be fine. But taco, 10 out of 10 for me. Love it.
And finally, we'll wrap up Mexico with the tostada de cangrejo. I definitely messed that up, but this is a crispy corn tortilla topped with guacamole, lump crab, mango, crispy onions, and hot sauce. They always have some form of tostada at the Mexico booth, and it's always good. So I expect this one to be good as well. You know, I was like looking forward to the taco. Not so much this, but this is a standout for me food-wise. That like crunchy tostada shell is so great. Obviously the guacamole from the Mexico Pavilion is great, but that crab on there is honestly so delicious. It's like creamy and it has such a good flavor, and it has like a super hot sauce on there, which is just fantastic. All the flavors on here work really well. I also see like some pineapple mixed in there with the onion straws. This is the standout for me food-wise. I really like this, even more than the taco. Ryan, how do you say hello in German?
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. We are in Germany at the booth here. Now, they have the same menu items every year, and I really like the red wine braised short ribs, but we have so much other food to get to today, so I think we're gonna skip it this year, but I did still wanna highlight it. If you're looking for a good short rib here at the festival, this is the place for you. I still highly recommend it, but like I said, we have too much other food, so we're on the way to my favorite booth, Italy. On the menu, you can find a mozzarella frita, a polenta dish, and a raspberry spuma. They pretty much have the mozzarella palette every year, so I decided to pick up the 2 new menu items. And this polenta pasticciata is not necessarily what I expected. This has polenta, bolognese, parmesan, mozzarella, and tomato sauce. Maybe it's just not what I expected, because when I hear bolognese, I typically expect it to be like the sauce on top, but it looks like we have the bolognese kind of on the bottom and then just plain old tomato sauce on top. So let's cut into this. It like reminds me of a flan. This is just like a spongy, gelatinous polenta here. And the bolognese on the bottom.
That's all cheese?
No, polenta is like a, it's almost like grits, like Italian grits.
Okay.
It's gelatinous and it's ice cold. And out of everything that I have eaten today, the fastest that I have eaten anything from a booth, like picked up the food from the booth, put it on the table, took all my videos of it, and eaten it, has been this. Like, we took what, maybe 2 to 3 minutes of time from the booth to this table here in filming to me eating it, and it's ice cold. And that just gelatinous texture is just like not pleasant. Like polenta is good when it's nice and this just, I don't mind the tomato sauce. Let me just try the meat on its own. That part's actually fine. The meat in the tomato sauce has good flavor. The polenta is not it though. On to dessert, the raspberry spuma with a vanilla sauce, mint whipped cream, and puffed rice. raspberry with mint. Ryan's
suspicious.
Ryan's face behind the camera was like, I wish you guys could have seen that, but that was literally it. Oh my gosh, guys, what in the heck? The texture of this, it's like, the puffed rice on top is just not crispy and not puffed rice at this point, because I'm assuming it has just been sitting in the fridge. This mint whipped cream. Oh yeah, there's the mint flavor when you eat it on its own, but when you get it with the raspberry, you can't really taste the mint, thank God, because that flavor combo, ooh, I don't know. The raspberry on its own, like, is fine, but like, I would never go for this again. We've had so many better desserts today. So, yeah. It's better than, this is honestly better than Italy usually does, because I like the meat underneath, and I like the tomato sauce, and this raspberry stuff is fine. So, it's better than usual, I guess. Guys, opening days of festivals are crazy. They're really busy. I'd even say opening day of Festival of the Arts is the busiest opening day of a festival here in Epcot. And this is hands down the most packed booth that we have seen all day. There's what, like at least 7 to 8 switchbacks going here in America. And I don't blame everyone, because honestly, the food that I've been looking forward, the new food that I've been looking forward to trying the most all day is coming from here in America. So we've got a long wait ahead of us here, but we had to get all of the food since the line was that long. And like I said, I was really looking forward to trying this stuff. And we got like a lobster Caesar salad here. We got some steak and some au gratin potatoes, and we got a little dessert here. I guess we'll start by trying appetizers here in the Steakhouse Lobster Caesar salad. This has romaine and red oak lettuces, warm water lobster, radish, herb breadcrumbs, and house-made Caesar dressing. Okay, we've got 4 decently sized chunks of lobster here. I'm hoping it's cooked pretty well. Oh my God, I need to hold this better. I almost dropped it multiple times while trying to film this. But I like these breadcrumbs. I love when breadcrumbs are like crushed up and not just in full, I'm saying breadcrumbs, I mean croutons. I love when croutons are like crushed up like breadcrumbs and not in full crouton form. That's what I mean. There's not a lot of dressing on here from what I'm seeing. It's very lightly dressed, but let's try it out. We got a little bit of lobster, and I think they're grilling this lobster fresh, actually. I can smell it. It has some grill marks, unless that's a steak, but it looks like they're grilling the lobster as well. I think this is the first time I've ever seen a salad on a menu at Festival of the Arts or any festival, and I don't mind it. I just think this needs a lot more dressing. Those breadcrumbs are really good, and the lobster is actually cooked really well. It's nice and cold, which is actually kind of refreshing. It's been quite sunny all day. Everything about this is great. It just needs more dressing. So if this had more of that house-made Caesar dressing, I would really enjoy this. But you know, this is a good like refreshing break from everything that we've been eating today. So I like it. Now on to the peppercorn crusted strip loin. This has grilled asparagus, potatoes au gratin, and au poivre butter. I'm not gonna lie, I did expect this butter to be melted onto this steak, but it's just like a cold dollop of butter. I don't know if that means the steak isn't hot or what, but I mean, the steak looks good. Like, look at that crust on there. I just wish the butter was like melted on top, you know? And it's cut really easily, and we have like a wooden knife, so seems to be very tender. The flavor's there, it's just really cold, which is totally why this butter didn't really melt on there, which is kind of crazy because they're like pumping these out so frequently because the line is just so long. But that crust on there is really delicious. You could tell they're making it real fresh. And yeah, this steak is very tender. I love that it comes with asparagus, and these potatoes here, I love an au gratin potato. Look at that, nice and cheesy in there. You know what these remind me of?
What?
The Crystal Palace breakfast potatoes, just with like a crispy edge. Ryan loves Crystal Palace breakfast, so, oh my God. Wait, these are actually better than the steak. Get this dish just for the potatoes here. Ooh.
Are they warmer than the steak?
They actually are. These are like warm. Ooh, that's good. Finally, in America, we have the dark chocolate torte. This is a flourless chocolate cake with whipped cream and raspberries. This is also gluten-free. This looks exactly like the chocolate pudding cake that they have here. What is this? What festival is that for? I think it's for Food and Wine these days. They have it for Food and Wine, and they have it here at the America booth now. And if it tastes anything like the warm chocolate pudding cake, we're in for a treat because that is so delicious. It looks, this might be the warm chocolate pudding cake in disguise. I think they're trying to trick us, which I'm not mad about because that is so good. And it's served with raspberry. So like, this might be even better than that because that's just served with a vanilla sauce now. You're not tricking me, Disney. This is the warm chocolate pudding cake from Food and Wine, which I absolutely love. So this is amazing here. If you're into chocolate, it's like the warmest, meltiest, most moist, chocolatey molten cake. And it's so good with it. I love like a fruity raspberry, strawberry, chocolate combo, so delicious. After America, it is only right that we've made it to Japan. And if you know, you know. We're hitting up Japan every year during Festival of the Arts because they have one of our favorite things of the festival, the sake boxes, but we're getting a ton of other stuff here as well. Obviously though, we are starting by trying the Masu sake served in a traditional personalized wooden cup for $14. So what's really cool about this is that they personalize your sake box with your name. So this time they actually went all out. They wrote my name that says Kristen. They also wrote welcome to Japan. They wrote whatever that is. And then on the back, they wrote thank you and the date, which I love because I think at this point I have like 4 of these at least. So I like that this one is dated so I know exactly when it's from because I just have a bunch of other ones around my room and I have no idea. I should have dated them the whole entire time, but we'll start with 2026. But I love getting this. This is like a go-to every year and it's such a fun souvenir from the festival because obviously you could bring this home as well. Every year, Promise and I get this sake box together. It's tradition.
And the reason why we kind of have to make it traditional is this is actually our friend's anniversary.
It is.
So we met Festival of the Arts opening day 4 years ago. So is this our 4th?
This is our 4th sake box together.
I love it.
That's
they get
crazy.
Better and better every year.
That's what I was saying. Ours is so personalized and awesome, and it has the date.
Yeah, it has the
Does
date
yours?
on it. Yeah, mine does.
That's what I was like. We should have been dating this all along because I don't know when the other ones are from. Are we pouring this in the box?
So they said traditionally you pour your sake in the box.
But I feel like then we mess it up to take home.
You do, but
I feel like we just drink it from here.
Okay, fine.
Well, okay, wait. What if we put it in there, and then we just
drink it out of the box? Yeah, that's true because then it's the same.
Because then it's like we have to like wash it out to take it home. So
Yeah.
this is cleaner.
Yes.
Sanitary. We're being sanitary. Okay.
All right. Cheers to Japan Festival of the Arts.
I love sake.
Tastes like sake.
It does. That's all you gotta say. Post sake, we do have one other drink from Japan that just sounded too interesting to pass up. The Crooked Can Brewing Company Wasabi IPA. Now, I'm not a beer person. I love Crooked Can Brewery in Winter Garden, Florida. Local brewery here, but a wasabi IPA. I'm assuming it's gonna taste like wasabi? I don't know. Oh my God, that's so weird. Like, I actually like it though. What the heck? I don't like beer. Like, would I get like a whole cup of this? No. But like, am I gonna enjoy a few sips of this and then give it to my dad? Yes. Like, I could drink a few sips of this and not be like, ugh. Like, this is like strange, but I'm really glad I tried it. We are following up that wasabi IPA with the Wagyu bun, a steamed bun filled with sweet and savory minced American Wagyu beef. And usually, I believe, do they have this during Festival of the Arts? I don't know, but if they do, it's never dyed purple like this. Let's break it in half. Okay. I love that they dyed this bun purple. Obviously, it's probably not as great for you, but the whole point of Festival of the Arts is to have like fun food, and this is fun food.
This looks like something that would come out of Grimace. This looks like a cross-section of Grimace from the McDonald's mascot, you know what I mean?
Grimace and Figment combo.
Uh-oh.
That filling almost has like a bulgogi flavor. It's peppery, it has great onion flavor. I like it. It's like very flavorful, and that bun is nice and soft, and again, it's fun. I love the purple, so it's tasty. We're going dessert in the middle, I guess. The taiyaki is a crisp, flaky, fish-shaped, chocolate-flavored pastry filled with custard and served with whipped topping. I think last year this was like a blueberry-flavored taiyaki, and I think last year I really liked it, so I'm interested in this chocolate one. I think we should break this in half.
Looks like a Pop-Tart.
It does look like a Pop-Tart. It's like very flaky. This looks good. Oh my gosh. Oh, is that mochi in the center? The texture looks like it's mochi. Oh my gosh. Wait. I'm like so excited. Not mochi, but really good. I thought it was gonna be more of like a chocolatey custard on the center just because the outside was chocolate. But I actually think it would be good with a chocolate center. But I think the like vanilla custard on the inside works well with this because it balances out that chocolate flavor from the outside. The pastry is really nice and flaky, almost like a puff pastry. And that custard is quite delicious. It's also like warm. Once again, the taiyaki from here in Japan is a good dessert. And there's just nothing I love more than eating a chocolate dessert and then just going right into sushi. And how cool is this sushi here from Japan? This is the Tokyo Kawaii roll. It has crispy shrimp tempura wrapped in multicolored sushi rice and topped with refreshing yellow yuzu sauce and tangy plum sauce. I think they've also got a little lettuce in there, which is interesting. But I mean, the multicolored rice, absolutely love that. So kawaii.
Do you know what kawaii means?
Cute.
Oh, there you go. They have a whole exhibit here.
You think I don't know?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let's try it out. There's a lot of rice there, and I wish I grabbed some soy sauce, but that is on me. I also wish there was maybe a little avocado, a little cucumber in here instead of that lettuce, but it's a basic shrimp tempura roll, but better because there's multicolored rice, so it's perfectly on theme. It is time for my favorite booth, the Encanto booth. If you watch my videos, you know this booth is serving up some of my favorite festival food out of any of the festivals at Epcot. And we've waited all this time to finally make it here. And we've picked up my two favorite dishes. The empanada, which is, oh my God, so good. I can't wait. I can't wait. And the spicy soup. I gotta go empanada first. Oh my God, I have been looking forward to this for so long. This is the chorizo and potato empanada with turmeric aioli and annatto aioli. Obviously, I got mine this time around without the aiolis, but guys, look at the inside of this. Oh my gosh. Just stuffed with that chorizo and potato mixture. I can't wait any longer. It's so freaking good. It's smoky, it's spicy, perfect amount of chorizo and potatoes, and that dough is so flaky. I say this every year, but it truly tastes like someone's grandma is in the back making these empanadas. I don't know what they're doing, but literally when I come to Epcot and the Festival of the Arts is going on, and like I'm not filming a video or anything, I'm just hanging out with my friends, I come here for dinner and I just get like a bowl of soup and like 2 empanadas, and that's my dinner. That's how much I love this booth. You have to come try this empanada. And now for the spicy ajiaco soup with guajillo and arbol chilies, spiced chicken, potato, avocado corn, and creme fraiche. Look at this perfect little mixture. And I've got so much chicken in here, guys. Look at that. So much chicken, so much potato, and I always love that avocado. Look at that. This soup is like loaded, and it's such a good deal for like around $5 for this big bowl of soup. It is like perfect for tonight as well. I wish they would just make this booth year round. They don't even need to like bring the other things that are here at this booth that they locate here for the other festivals. Like I'd be fine with them getting rid of the Brazilian cheesy bread, all that stuff during Food and Wine, if they just kept this Encanto booth here. It's spicy. The chicken's great. The avocado is so fresh, and that creme fraiche really cools it down nicely. It's like spicy without being too spicy. And it's just perfect to have like a nice warm soup during Festival of the Arts. This is the best stop every single festival. If there's one place you stop during the festival, it's here.
You know, there is a chance in the next couple of years when the Encanto land opens at Animal Kingdom that we could see this soup make it over there. And Imagineering, I know you're watching. You're definitely not.
I would eat this soup in the summer.
I would eat this soup every day of my life. Every day of my life.
We have made it to our final booth of the day. It has been a very long day, but we've got 3 things to grab here. Starting with my favorite bite every year from France, the crème de brie and petit pain. This is a warm, creamy brie in a house-made bread bowl. This does cost $10.25 for this tiny brie bread bowl, but honestly, I'll buy it every dang time. I don't care, it's so good. It is literally just melted brie cheese in a good bread bowl, but I don't even care. And this has been sitting for a little bit, so that's why it looks a little crusty. Usually it doesn't look like that, so trust me, if you get this, it will not look like this. But brie can be sitting out for a little while and cold, and it'll still be really tasty no matter what. This is something I gotta get every single year. This is like a festival favorite for me. I love it. Next we have the crab cake with lobster bisque and a lemon dill sour cream. Do they have like crab cakes in France? I don't know, is that a French thing? I don't really think so, but maybe with I feel like a crab cake with lobster bisque is like a good pairing. That's like a good sauce for it. The bisque is fine, but the outside of this crab cake, it's not like crispy enough, or like it shouldn't have even been coated in these breadcrumbs. It has no flavor either. And this was like $11.
11?
Yeah. Would not get again. Final bite of the day. The chocolate orange eclair with orange cream, chocolate ganache, crispy hazelnut, and candied oranges. This looks like something that you could get like in Les Halles, the bakery here. It's very cold too. All right, this is our final bite of the night, guys. I'm kind of sad. My favorite festival is coming to an end. Pastry, good. Chocolate cream, good. I just don't like orange and chocolate flavor combo, so that's on me. And for $9, this is gonna be a pass. I'd rather get like a pastry from the bakery inside, because I feel like those are a lot better and probably like a little more worth your money, because they're always like a little bit bigger as well. But our final bite of the night. Well, we have tried so much food today, but as our day comes to a close, it's time to let you guys know what my favorite things that I ate today were and what my least favorite things that I ate today were. Starting with the best, and for the first time in many, many festivals, there are a ton of new dishes making this list. We have the crab tostada in Mexico. I really enjoyed that way more than I thought I would. Same with the upside down shake. That was probably my favorite drink of the festival. Speaking of drinks, another favorite drink at the festival was the matcha-rita. Definitely the better of the two margaritas, and that foam on there was perfect. I know a lot of people were mad at the new grilled cheese situation at Pop Eats, but that Croque Monsieur is making the best of the fest list. That was so good and something I will probably get every time I go to Epcot during Festival of the Arts. For the first time, I think ever, I'm gonna add the Deconstructed Key Lime Pie to this list. It was so much better this year than it was in previous years. It was tart, and for a key lime pie lover like myself, perfect. And this cannot possibly be a best of the Festival of the Arts list without including the Encanto booth. The empanada and the spicy soup every year are going to make this list. They are still my number 1 and number 2 favorite things at this entire festival. But there were also some things that we tried that weren't so good. The first couple of things we tried over in the Odyssey, those Figment cakes, they weren't great. I definitely probably would not get them again. They're cute and they're fun colors and stuff, but the flavor really wasn't there. I obviously wouldn't get anything from the Italy booth again. That is pretty much going to be a skip every single festival. I also wouldn't get the crab cake from France again. I really did not enjoy that. I also didn't enjoy the espresso martini from Deco Delights. But other than that, there really weren't many things that just weren't great. So that's it for Worst of the Fest.
And with that, another festival has come to a close. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you enjoy honest Disney food reviews, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Shout out to everyone over on Patreon. I appreciate your support. And I'll see you guys in the next video at the next festival. Bye guys.